This is the most prestigious classic car show in the world.
We really are the world's concours with cars from 12 different countries and 27 states.
The quality of cars at Pebble Beach is like a dream for an automobile aficionado.
It's the Super Bowl of the automobile shows. It's the World Cup.
You see really the greatest cars presented at their very, very best.
Cars come from all over the world. I mean, it's a world-class event.
Ultimately, I think if something is a part of automotive history, the best of it will be displayed at Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach Concours is passion for excellence, and you can see that on the field.
You know, the setting is beautiful. You're at Pebble Beach, there's the water. Oh, there is water. Oh, there's water. The ocean's right there. I never looked over there before.
The Concours d'Elegance, the premier automotive showcase in the world, really is about excellence. To say it has a devoted following is an understatement. Thousands of people come to the Concours for the world premieres, exclusive, glamorous gatherings, product unveilings, and breathtaking displays. And above all, for the main event on Sunday, where the 18th fairway of one of the most famous golf courses on Earth is transformed for this singular experience.
It's a week-long festival related to the automobile.
It's one wonderful week of craziness.
In the pre-dawn hours, they emerge to take their place on the fairway. It's clear this is no ordinary automotive event.
Pebble Beach is an invitational event. You have to be invited to show your car here.
And receiving an invitation to compete at Pebble Beach is perhaps the greatest honor in the automotive world.
What makes Pebble Beach unique is that we get the very best cars.
The selection committee follows the latest discoveries and developments, carefully monitoring the news, following leads to find the most important, the most authentic, the most beautiful examples of automotive art.
And these cars tend to create a world that people want to enter into.
Year after year, this concours manages to astonish even those who know it well.
Those who admire motor cars, those who understand motor cars, and those who are just onlookers consider Pebble Beach the queen of all the concours.
You always see something different. You're always amazed by Pebble's ability to come up with cars that you've heard about.
You've got great cars from all different eras. Whatever your taste is, you should be able to find it.
They bring those cars here, no expense is spared, no challenge too great.
Most people get very excited because it's considered the creme de la creme of car shows. And for that reason, it's like being invited to the most exclusive party of all.
And this party's invitation list always includes cars that surprise even the most knowledgeable auto experts.
That's fantastic. Which engine is that?
It's always about the unexpected, the uncommon, the memorable. That's why so many come back, year after year.
I think what brings people to Pebble Beach every year is that Pebble Beach is different every year. It's different by design.
But every time it's more exciting, it's more interesting, and you know, this is a place to be for a car enthusiast.
It is a field of dreams filled with the cars that made automotive history. Pebble Beach Concours are not only for the automotive enthusiast.
Well, we bring friends and neighbors every year who are not necessarily car enthusiasts, and they really love it. They love the pageantry of it all. They like seeing the cars. They like seeing the celebrities, of which there are always quite a few.
Excuse me, this is probably Hollywood calling. Hello?
The concours also draws those who present future classics, the cars that will appear in showrooms and driveways tomorrow.
And what better way to promote tomorrow's products than to surround themselves with this aura of history.
All the major luxury car manufacturers have a presence here, and all their high-ups are here. It's an important weekend, not only for classic car, but for the car world.
You know, this is a terrific slice of an affluent lifestyle. These are the people that, in affinity targets for their products, and they're a lot of our readers for our luxury magazines here.
This is the epitome of a focus of the luxury marketplace. You can't find a better location to get in front of high demographic profile individuals and get their attention, which is very difficult to do.
It's important to be at events like this. You have some very, very important people here who have a broad span of influence throughout America and throughout the world for that matter.
Luxury owners that come to this are true enthusiasts, but they're also the people that normal consumers go to and ask, hey, I'm about to buy a car, what do you know? And so for us to positively impact what we call the influencer community, that small group of people mushrooms out into a much, much larger group when it comes to actually buying cars.
Where better to showcase your product and your technology than an event like Concours, which is targeted totally toward aspirational brands and luxury vehicles.
It's a major car event of the world. It really is. It's just important to be at Pebble Beach.
The Concours originated as a promotional campaign to attract tourists to this beautiful and once remote Central California region.
The Concours started actually with a lot of new sports cars that had just started to come into the country. Guys had seen them in Europe when they were over in the war. And so on the side of the road races was this Concours of elegance, but many of the cars were brand new models.
Some guy would drive his little MG in here and race it and then show it that afternoon.
Wow, those exciting times. I mean, people standing just barely behind a hay bale as Sterling Moss or Phil Hill came flying by. I mean, that must have been something to see.
Though cars are no longer racing through the Cypress on 17-Mile Drive, the Tour d'Elegance to this day evokes some of the sights, sounds, and atmosphere of those glorious days.
For me, the best moment at Pebble Beach are when we bring the cars and the people that made them special together.
But let's not forget, this is competition, and one that many take very seriously. Judging is performed by the world's foremost authorities in each category, and the criteria applied are as exacting as one will ever see.
And you bring your car here, you know that knowledgeable judges will judge your work. That makes a big difference.
Here you have world-class experts from General Motors and Ford and guys from Fiat, and all the best designers come and they tell you, yes, this car is this or it isn't this. So it gives it a pedigree.
If I was a hobbyist in Switzerland and I wanted to describe some car, and the person in Switzerland was interested in maybe buying the car, and they said to me, well, how good is the car? The one international barometer that I could use would be that it was accepted at Pebble Beach.
So when you win, whether it's a class win or if you're one of the lucky few that wins Best of Show, it really is an accomplishment that is recognized really globally as being the best car there is.
It is truly a high that knows no bounds.
And when they were absolutely speechless. It was like getting the Oscar.
Those who value attention to detail, a commitment to excellence, and the experience of seeing something that is rare and extraordinary know that Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance will remain a timeless classic. Unforgettable.